Okay, I think we are live. Hello and welcome to today's programming session. And today I have a special guest. I have Bruno Borges with me as my other co-pilot. He's Java champion, of course, and principal product manager for Java at Microsoft, which is pretty cool. And I'm guessing he will know a lot about the GitHub Copilot and especially the GitHub Copilot CLI, which we will try today.
Hey, Jonas, thanks for having me, bud. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I appreciate you joining me. That's really amazing. So I'm new to this whole co-streaming thing, so there will be problems. I'm pretty sure, but we'll get through them together. All right. So we are starting with screen sharing. Yes. So this is the project I used to program last time. Here we go. This is the running app.
What is it about? What is this app about?
It's an AI RPG fantasy adventure. The idea is that we can try it right away. So it's a Quarkus app with Vaadin UI, and it's completely vibe coded. So I started off with GitHub Copilot with the Visual Studio plugin, which was really nice. And then last time I tried Claude Code for that. And now I'm switching back, and we'll try GitHub Copilot CLI this time. So, but basically, you can start a new game. Yeah, we can try that. This time we take Bruno. What class do you want?
What class do I want? Usually, I like to play with a rogue.
A rogue, perfect. All right. And the idea is that now the AI will. The idea is that the AI will now present you some kind of story, and you can do some actions, and then the story will progress, right? But I see that I have the incorrect API key for that, and I'll have to fix that. So I'll have to do that, but maybe we can do something, or you can say something in the meantime.
Is this like an API API key that is missing in your environment?
Yes. And it's somewhere in the system settings. So I'm stopping screen sharing right now, and go to the settings.
While you fix that, I'm always curious, like how people manage API keys in their environment. Like, do they use M files? Do they use Open 1Password CLI or environment variables? Like, there are so many options to manage API keys, and there's no right or best way. But I think we can all agree there is the worst way possible, which is committing tokens, API keys to Git in a file. I think that is that is a no for sure.
Yes. Yeah, right. The way I do it here, or the AI did it better, is I set env key, environment key.
Yes.
But the way I see it right now, it is actually set. So I'm not sure why there is this problem. Yeah, gonna have to stop really quick again.
Yeah, I was watching a video on Reddit the other day. A streamer accidentally shared his desktop, and on the desktop there was a post-it with their seed password for their crypto wallet. And as soon as he moved out of the desktop back to the chat platform, I think it was Discord, he realized the mistake. And within seconds, the money was gone. Within seconds.
Like, that's crazy. And you can't, there's no way to recover from that.
No, right? There isn't. Yeah. it's
Oh man,
lost.
oh man.
So yeah, do hide your desktop. Stop streaming your screen if you're gonna deal with API keys and passwords.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have to regenerate that now because it is set in the Windows environment variables, but for some reason it does not work. What? It said incorrect API key, so it doesn't even say it's not there or something. It says it's incorrect. Oh, what? No, I'll try to fix that on the side. What we really want to see is the Copilot. And I tried that in a different shell already, but I would like to do that actually here. Just start the Copilot in this terminal in Visual Studio Code, because I really like the terminal in here, and especially the management. I gotten used to that, to list all the terminals on the side. That's really nice. Okay, so I never started Copilot, the CLI tool, here in this environment. And what it asks me first, yeah?
It should work the same way. It's your terminal, right?
Yeah, it should. And we want to remember this, and we trust this folder. And the way I see it is, if I start programming here with Copilot, I should do some init, right?
Yeah, you can do the /init, which will trigger the agents to understand your project and then generate a Copilot -instructions file, so that the AI doesn't have to understand your project over and over again. So
right.
Then it has this markdown with a good overview of the project.
Yeah, and yeah, I saw that last time. It even reads the Claude MD, because Claude has a similar structure, right? That's pretty fun. Okay.
Yeah, it's the /init is a good, easy thing to do for projects. But I always recommend folks go into the file later and review it, just to make sure it has proper guidance. I mean, for example, if it finds it's a Maven project, it may say Maven clean package as the command to do a clean build. But the reality, it should be Maven clean verify. That's the actual command that people should do with Maven. But if it's a Quarkus application, maybe there is another goal that the Quarkus plugin is even better. It does other things, like, for example, building the native image and so on. So I think it's really up to each project to define. So that's why it's important, after doing the /init, we go there and review the instructions file.
Yeah, all right. Let's do that if it's done at some point. I really can't open OpenAI.com right now. I don't know what's going on here. I really think OpenAI.com is not reachable. Okay, maybe the internet is just slow for me because I'm streaming. I don't know. All right, but Copilot is done. So do you want to edit? Yes, and approve all file operations. Oh yeah. We want to approve all file operations, because I don't want to do that every time. Okay, so it's creating the summary, but the file should exist now.
It's in the .github folder.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah. Okay, so we'll review it. So yeah, it's summarizing the application quite well anyways. It's a text-based fantasy RPG powered by Quarkus, Vaadin, and LangJ4J for the communication to OpenAI. And if that doesn't work at all today, we should be able to switch to a local AI model. Or didn't I? Maybe I didn't implement that. I prepared everything for Olama, but I don't think I have coded Docker Compose file. But we could do that if...
I mean, it's weird. Your OpenAI API key is not working. I mean, it should be basic on this.
Yeah. Should be. But actually, I vibe coded a bit. Well, like I vibe coded while playing a video game, and I just agreed to everything it did. And then I thought, well, okay, now it doesn't find my OpenAI key anymore, my environment variable. And then I looked for it, and it erased it somehow with a command. So weird. I had to create another one, but now it's filled, so it should work now. Well, anyways, we wanted to look at that file. Okay, yeah, that's the easiest way to start the Quarkus project. Yeah, I never. Yeah, that Uber jar I think is also a Quarkus quirk. And the native image testing, we don't have any tests, I think. We use Juke, so it can generate the sources. And then it's an architectural overview. A few key patterns. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's not only for AI, it's a really handy overview over the app, right?
Yes.
If you see what is where, approximately at least.
You can see it extracted the convention of the project, right? Or which packages hold what types of data models and classes and services. So whenever you ask again Copilot to add new functionality, it will read this file and figure out, oh, okay, so he's asking for a new service or a new REST API. Well, that should go on this package here.
That's great. What I would like to know, so mostly I programmed with this, with the chat here, with this plugin. Is this possible here as well to say in it?
So the Copilot's chat is slightly different than the Copilot CLI. I mean, in the backend is the same, right? It uses the same models, but the prompts and the capabilities and the system prompts behind the scenes, they're not exactly the same because at the end of the day, it's sort of like two applications, the GitHub Copilot chat in VS Code and the Copilot CLI in the terminal. But if you want, for example, do a /prompt, you need to have the prompt file in your .github folder, and then that would allow you to trigger that. For the Copilot CLI, I don't think there is a support yet for /prompt files, but it does have support for skills. So if you have a skill defined, you can do a / and then call the name of that skill.
Okay, all right. That's an interesting part. So we do just commit this one just to have that. And yeah, that would be interesting. So what I saw was there's this awesome Copilot collections for Java development.
Yeah, this is in the awesome Copilot repository. And it's a bunch of instructions that I've drafted a few of them. Other folks have contributed other instruction files. And it's like that. It's a way to instruct the LLM to not have to research again and again how to do things.
So how do I use this? Is it just copy and paste? No.
So this one here, you can see at the top, it says applies to everything, right?
Yeah.
So this is a custom instruction that you should put let me look at, I think you put in the Copilot dash instruction file. Copilot instructions, Visual Studio Code, use custom instructions. Yeah, you can just drop in the .github folder.
Okay, so we are downloading that file. There's not a lot of stuff there.
Oh, you have to create a subfolder called instructions inside the .github folder.
Okay, let's do that. .github. Yes. Okay, so there's already.
So yeah, prompts. Yeah, so the prompts allows you to give that slash command, and then the slash, and then the command matches the name of the file. So you would do here like slash plan dash Quarkus Vaadin something. Not in the CLI. That's the thing. But here's the trick, and I've done this before. Create a skills folder inside .github.
Yeah.
Now create another folder with the name of that plan file. Give the same name.
Okay.
Which is like
Quarkus Vaadin AI RPG.
Yeah. And then inside, you create a markdown called skills.md. Skills uppercase. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
So here we have to use the particular format for skills, which I think, let me give you a reference. Copilot SDK. And I'm showing you because I've done this recently. I just don't remember the format out of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to start the file with a dash dash dash, next line, and then you're going to do a metadata header here. Name, you're going to give a name, a description, and a license. The license is optional. Just name a description. So give a name.
I don't even know. So I don't even know what that is actually. So that
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just give the name, which is like let's just give it like a plan, a name, column, lowercase name.
Okay, Quarkus.
No, yeah, there you go. But the name property is lowercase. There's a capital N.
Yeah.
And give space. Like Quarkus, put a space behind the Q. Like a JSON.
Here we
there
go.
You go.
All right. Yeah.
Now you give it. Now here's the thing. Stop right here.
Okay.
And go to the Copilot chat. Save the file. Save the file.
Done.
Okay. Go to the Copilot chat. Yeah. Add the skills.md file. And say, because it puts in the context. Modify say something like modify this file and define a skill, and instruct this skill to read the prompt file, and then you reference the prompt file. Just give the name.
It will know what I mean, right?
Yes. Yeah, let's go with this.
All right.
Let's see if it works. Okay. So the idea here is to define a skill that the implementation of that skill is basically reading the prompt that you already defined somewhere else for another agentic tool to use. So this way you don't repeat yourself.
Okay. All right. And I don't know who that created. So probably the chat anyway, right?
Yeah, probably. Let's go to the skills.md file. I think it did things that
Would you like me to proceed? Yeah.
No, don't do that.
No,
don't do that.
It would implement these steps.
I'm gonna let me send you the chat on this one, because I have a there you go. I sent you a skill.md file as an example on how I reference a prompt file.
Okay. Name. Ah, all right. Okay. So we probably need that as well.
And you have to give a description, otherwise the context,
Okay.
the LLM won't get the context. So just add a description that says, actually, there is an overview in the prompt file that you could probably reuse.
The prompt file. Oh, this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
Exactly.
That's a bit long, isn't it?
That's fine.
All right. So we'll go with it, and then we take the exact file name. Prompts. Yeah.
There you go.
That should be good. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll save that. And then you
yeah.
go into the Copilot CLI and you can do /skills and space list.
Okay. So,
not in the VS Code chat.
So in this one.
Yes.
Okay. we list the skills.
No skills found. Oh, we have to restart the CLI.
It's in Copilot. Is it the right folder? It's in .github.
It says .github/skills.
Skills.
You just may have to restart the CLI. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Now you do /skills space list. No skills found.
Save.
Oh, it's not project. It's not skills.md. It's skill.md, singular.
Where does it say that?
No. The file format, the file name, the specification says it must be a singular file. Yeah, skill.md. There you go.
But it doesn't say that, right?
It doesn't say that in the. Yeah, that's a good feedback.
Right. Let's try that. No skill. All right. Let's try restart. Skill. Oh, no. Failed to load. Okay. Yes. It's the space, right?
Yeah.
Of course, it's the space. Okay. No restart. It doesn't work. Skills list. Okay. Yes.
There you go.
We have a new skill.
So now you can do a / the name of the skill in the CLI, and you can also do the /prompt in the Copilot chat. They all reference the same file at the end of the day.
Yeah. All right. And so what this does is it would create this project basically in these steps. Whatever I tell him to do here. Yeah, so I could like define useful skills like create tests for the project, or I don't know, something.
You can even create a skill that define a new persona, define a new game level, define a new character type.
And then can I add something to the skill as well, like create a new character named so and so? Is that like,
yeah, you could, but you would use the skills for different specific tasks.
Yeah. Right? Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so these are the skills. That's nice. And I wanted to try so much stuff. The agents. I wanted to try the agents because, as far as I could see, the chat cannot do agents, right? It's only working in one area.
So if you go type a prompt in that VS Code chat, something, just whatever, just type whatever, just to enable buttons.
Write some tests, right?
Yeah. Now you see there is a send button on the bottom right, and then there is a arrow button. Yes. So here you can select if you want to continue this in a background agent or in a cloud agent. So the cloud agent basically triggers GitHub.com to run Copilot in the GitHub.com in the cloud. But if there is any files that you have modified that you're asking the agent to modify, I mean, the cloud doesn't know about your local files, right?
Yeah.
So it would only work on whatever is already committed and pushed to your GitHub repo. But the background agent runs as a background agent in your local computer.
Okay, so just let's try this. Delegate background agent will work in an isolated work tree to implement your requested changes. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's commit those changes. Created a skill. Yeah. That's done. Cancel. Oh no. That was the. Okay. Write some tests. JUnit tests. And do that in the background. Okay. Now it's working. Ah, that's cool. But I can do that here as well. So if I want to have an agent, browse and select. Now, so if I want to start an agent, I have to tell him that, I don't know, what could we do? Yeah, implement.
I mean, I thought I saw that your UI was not rich enough in CSS, so maybe you could have an agent improving the user interface.
You didn't look like the look of the application.
I think it's very functional. I love the white background.
Thank you.
but yeah,
cool.
For an RPG dashboard, you really want it to be a little bit more colorful.
Yeah. maybe. Okay, improve the visuals of the application.
Oh, hold on. You can actually look at the /delegate command. What this /delegate command does.
Send the session to GitHub and Copilot.
So,
oh yes, okay.
So delegate is like that button change going to the cloud, right? So you have now GitHub.com hosted Copilot agent doing the changes, and then sending a PR for your review. That is another thing that you can do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, another cool thing that you can do that I just learned recently, you can actually ask Copilot to try something using two models at the same time. So what it will do is, okay, here's my prompt. I want to try this change using the Opus model, but I also want to try this change using the Gemini Codex model, GPT 5.2 Codex model. And then you see which one will work best. Now, I have not tried this capability, but hey, we are here to hack, so let's see.
Yeah. How do we do that?
The
model, I can change the model here, right?
Yeah, but are you running the latest version of Copilot? I think you are. So
I think I am. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We can check this out. Winget.
Well, you can just do Copilot version, Copilot space version. Okay, you're on the latest version. Nice. So go back to Copilot. Now before you go back, do Copilot -- resume. So you resume the session.
I can just resume without this cryptic text, and then it resumes the last session.
Not really, but it will give you a list of sessions to resume from.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah. Oh, cool. Very nice. So this is this.
Yeah, one of the challenges with the -- resume not getting the last session is because you may have multiple terminals running on your computer, and each terminal triggers one session. So let's say you exit one, and then you exit another one, and then you exit another. Which one was the last session that you actually interacted with, right?
Yeah. No, that's all right. I mean, here in the chat, it's well, it has the recent session, but it has the recent session for this project.
For the VS Code, for that VS Code.
Yeah, for that environment here.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take this one.
So now what you can say here, hey, enrich the UI with CSS using using Opus and also Codex, and let's see which one is better.
Okay, enrich the UI with CSS using what did you say? Codex and also
Opus.
Opus.
Yeah.
Just like that, without delegate.
I think so. That's what I saw in the demo.
Great.
Let's see if it works.
Yeah. So here it's pretty verbose. It says what it does, but a lot of times I just don't know what it does right now. And I felt like this chat functionality gives me much more feedback on what it's currently doing. Is that something I can change?
I don't know. That's a good question. I honestly do not know.
See, so it's doing something, but I don't know what it's doing really. It doesn't say anything, right? and the chat always says a lot.
Gives you more details.
To itself basically, but you know kind of where it's heading and what it's doing.
Yes. The VS Code chat experience has more, but I think that is the design here. You know, the CLI. You want the CLI to do tasks that you don't care about how they are actually being done, because honestly, you don't even. If you're in the terminal, you cannot even see the files of the project, right? Because you're in this UI, terminal UI, that you cannot navigate the files of the project. Yeah. But if you're on the VS Code, it's because you care about the details, you care about what's happening behind the scenes, because you are looking at the files on your left side menu. So I think that is maybe the distinction here.
Yeah, that's another thing I really liked about the chat, because it highlighted the changes, the files it changed, and you could go through it and then accept it. Okay, but here it says basically the same thing. So it says, this is what I've done. Is that to your liking? But it didn't change, didn't use different models or anything. It doesn't compare.
It did not?
No, it's just this one file, but it's not done yet. So maybe this is the first part.
Maybe this is the first part, yeah. So you approve that one, and let's see how it goes.
And I just yesterday discovered this YOLO mode.
Yes.
But that's so cool. But that's what I want to do if I vibe code, right? I just want to give it all away.
just vibe code the damn thing. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, now it runs the Maven test.
Oh, and just today, I think you're already using Opus 4.6 got released today, and I think you're using that model.
Okay.
In the terminal.
Yeah, in the terminal, right? Oh no, it says.
So they 4.5. Gotcha. Okay.
And here, could I switch? Yes, I could. Oh, all right, let's do that.
Yeah, just keep in mind, every request that you do to Copilot is multiplied by 3. So
yeah.
Opus is amazing, but also expensive.
Yeah. But I just had. Currently I'm having this package where I pay $10 for GitHub Copilot, and I have I have a lot of tokens now, so For me, at least. I'm not using that professionally, so just in my free time, while, like I said, while playing games, I can code, and then I don't feel so bad about me playing video games. Yeah, so I did not have problems with running out of tokens yet. Yeah, but it isn't using codecs, and it isn't using Opus.
Well, but you see, there are general purpose. There you go, general purpose codecs, and then below general purpose Opus.
Yes. Okay.
Right. So I don't know.
Yeah, it worked. Okay, so it did that, tested it, and now it's using the other one. But I'm really curious to.
I think the question is, how do we compare now, right? Once it finishes generating
exactly.
with Opus, how do we compare? We'll see. Let's find out.
Yeah. Okay. So did it create the file already? Yes, it did. Okay. And now it's having an error. What is this?
Oh, it just got announced. Maybe. See, it just fall back to Opus 4.5 now.
Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah,
Great.
interesting. Because the model just got released today, so everybody's probably experimenting with that model, and now there is a rate limit happening, right?
That could be.
Yeah, but it's really cool that it fall back to the previous version automatically.
Yeah, and we didn't
without
specify the version, right?
We
just
did
said
not.
Opus. So
it tried the latest version. It didn't work. Okay, let me go and use the previous version.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, but that's the feature about delegating your tasks to the cloud. That's amazing. That's such a cool feature, because I used it a couple of times now, and I'm basically programming on my phone, telling the AI what to do, and then doing other stuff. And when I come back to the PC, I can check the pull request and see what it did. So that's so neat.
I was at a meetup last week, and there was a presenter before me, and I was watching his presentation, and then I realized, oh, there is a new version of something, and I was with my phone, so I went on GitHub.com on my phone, and I created an issue, upgrade to the version X of the SDK, whatever, and I assigned Copilot to do it. Copilot, submitted a PR. The task passed. I reviewed, merged, and then boom. And then when I went to do my talk, I demoed with the latest version already.
That's cool. So let's do that. I used this agent all the time, but yeah, you're right. I can just create a new issue, and then create a Docker Docker compose file to run Olama with Llama 3.2, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to assign myself, but Copilot.
Yep. And here you can add additional prompt that you don't want this prompt to be in the issue title or description.
Yes. All right. Can I? Yeah, the model. All right. Oh, we don't have the 4 point.
Not in this yet. Yeah.
Okay. We use this. Yeah. And then we create it. I could write the ticket as well with Copilot. Okay, that's amazing. All right, let's go back to our CLI. And the first thing I will do is activate that YOLO mode. Okay, so on the other model, it it ran Maven test, and here it runs Maven compile. So it doesn't feel that adventurous. But we don't have any tests yet, so. Yeah.
That's a case for the delegate.
To write tests? Yeah, absolutely. We can do that while it's running, right? We can, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can.
But it will send the session to GitHub. I would rather have an agent. I would want to try the agent first.
Well, there is a sub-agent command, I believe. Oh, no? Oh, I'm mistaken.
Tasks? Background tasks. That should be the one, right?
Oh. I mean, you could go and start a new terminal session also, right?
Yeah.
Or, on the Visual Studio Code Copilot chat, you could create a background session. I mean, there are many ways that you can do this thing. The /delegate will send to GitHub.com, and the agent there will clone the repo, make changes, and then try to work it out.
Yeah. But I want to try the tasks, and then we can do the delegate as well. View and manage background tasks. Okay. So manage them. Background sub-agents. Yes. Enter details. Okay. Okay, we don't have any. Okay. Write some useful. What I really do like and appreciate is the planning mode. Can I plan something?
Yeah, you can do. You can also do Shift to Tab to switch between plan mode and agent mode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there it says. Cycle the modes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do write tests. Unit tests. To be more specific. So it's doing the work of our CSS.
Yeah, it's still doing that, but interesting that you can go ahead and start something.
So it's all in.
Can you imagine us as developers coding, and then our managers come in? Hey, can you also do this? And then hey, can you also do that? And you're still coding. But yeah,
but you just switch context and write on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but now I can't say that. I can't select any. No, I can. No. Okay. I want to create, analyze my request, write unit tests. Yes. So has no unit tests before. Okay. Now, right. Test all layers. Core business. Test all layers. Come on. Okay, is it done with the CSS? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's a good question.
Mock all. Yes.
Oh, you're gonna use Mockito. Good luck.
Should work.
Sure.
Do you have problems with it?
I just feel like if I can run real tests, I would rather run real tests, because especially with AI, you want to actually run the models and have some level of determinism, right? So if I want to have end-to-end integration tests, I cannot use Mockito. I have to have the model running and use it during the test.
Absolutely. For integration tests, you shouldn't mock anything.
Yeah.
Then we should use test containers, right?
Yeah, but I feel like if I'm gonna mock something for unit tests and I'm not shipping a library, I'm shipping an actual application, I would just do the end-to-end tests. I would just do real tests. If I'm shipping a library, then maybe I would do mocking APIs, because I want to test the API design is properly implemented, and then Mockito and mocking tests for that purpose is interesting. But for real world applications, end user applications, not libraries to be reused. For applications, just do the real test. Like skip Mockito part.
Yeah, but what I like about this mocking is that it's just faster, right? It doesn't take that long time. So we have a lot of integration tests, and they are great, but they take like sometimes half an hour or something, and you don't want to wait that long. So
I see.
Sometimes you just change a little bit, and
if you don't want to wait that long, just do a -d skip tests.
Oh yeah, didn't think of that.
Right. Hey, it compiles. It should work. Yeah, no, but I get your point. I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. What's a test organization structure? What? Okay. No, the source class. Yeah. Of course. But still, I think we messed up. I messed up the comparison between those. Were added.
Yeah. So I guess we were trying to do too many things at the same time in the same terminal in the same session.
I think so too. That's let's do that with delegate. So I'm opening up a new session to isolate it. Could I have the same session here? No.
No.
That's not
that
useful.
is because the session. Think about the session as your context window, right? If you can you have two parallel conversations with a model within the same session, within the same context? Like it's complicated, right?
Well, that's what we tried here, so we shouldn't.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I see it just now. I added an MCP server, and I never did anything with MCP servers, but Context 7 said, well, we have the newest versions of stuff, so you're always up to date, and I kind of like the idea. So I added that, but I never know if it's used or not. Do you have any idea how to validate that it is used, or do I have to say, well, use that MCP server?
Yeah, I had issues with Context 7 in the past. Not Context 7's fault. It's just that all the conversations that I would have with AI, with the LLMs, would eventually lead to the LLM thinking that it would be easier to go into my local Maven repo and unpack the jar files and look at the source code of the libraries to figure out how to use it. Yeah, okay. Instead of just calling Context 7 for documentation. I think the challenge with Context 7 is coverage. For many libraries, in versions of libraries, Context 7 does not include those artifacts. So I think that is the problem at the moment. If the artifact, the library that you are using, and the version that you're using is in the Context 7 database, then I believe, yeah, it will work. But because I'm oftentimes using latest versions of libraries, Context 7 still doesn't have those. And it's not like Log4j. I'm not using Log4j. I'm not using struts. I'm not using well-known libraries all the time. So for that reason, yeah, Context 7 kind of became pointless, at least in my environment.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I thought exactly for that reason I'm using Context 7 to get the latest versions of all the libraries, right?
Well, Context 7 is more for documentation, right? Isn't it?
Oh, okay. Maybe I misunderstood that. So
that's what I was using for back in the days.
So, let's see. It doesn't say a lot. I don't know what's wrong with my internet, because streaming seems fine.
Well, maybe that's why streaming seems fine in degradation of everything else.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's.
So yeah, see, it's for documentation only, right? Up to date docs
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
for a bunch of
Okay.
things. But keep in mind, I mean, Context 7 is if you look at the popular stuff here, nothing here is Java related. It's mostly JavaScript and TypeScript libraries, sometimes Python
Yeah. Yeah.
scripts. So the if you search for Quarkus, let's see what Quarkus versions appear here. Okay, so it is looking at, well, it should be looking at those. Yeah, go into that one. Okay, so there's the context. Yeah, it doesn't. How do we list the versions?
Yeah. Info. Skills.
Oh, there's a drop down says latest on the right side. Yeah, there you go. So it might not get all the versions, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But new version. Okay. Ah, interesting. So I can add. That's strange. I can add a version. Oh God, what I'm doing. So no, okay. I'm not updating the API.
But this is your personal dashboard, isn't it? Aren't you logged in?
Yeah, yeah. Somehow. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I completely misinterpreted that.
Yeah, Context 7 is not for finding the latest versions. It's for finding documentation of the versions that you are using.
So, but in theory, it should help the LLM to program.
In theory,
better.
yeah. In theory,
okay.
I
see.
Everything is in theory in this conversation.
Okay, so delegate. I wanted to try this enrich the UI with beautiful CSS comparing. What did you say? Codex. Codex with Opus 4.6 this time. Yes. Would you like to commit all changes? No, don't, because this the CSS is there. Actually, I just discard that. Oh no. Here we go. Copilot will push your changes. Yeah, great. Okay, here we are in planning mode, and we want to have 80% coverage. Okay.
Aggressive.
That's the first suggestion. So. Okay. It's nice that we still see what it does.
Oh, you can click on that URL. Yeah, click on that URL. Yeah, control click.
Does open.
Control or command click, something like
that. It's just the wrong browser. That's my fault. That's beautiful. Okay, it added the composer, the compose file. Where's the pull request? Here we go. So that's something you wouldn't get from a normal human being to explain what has been done. At least that's my experience in my projects. Nobody ever writes anything up here. It's always in the Jira issues or something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Oh, this is nice. See, nice PR.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the other cool thing that you can do here, which I find it amazing, you can actually ask Copilot to review the PR that was generated by Copilot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I viewed some session as well of somebody coding with Claude Code a lot, and I asked how he verifies and validates the outputs, and he said, "Well, it's easy," and he typed in verify and validate accounting to security and secrets and stuff like that. Well, okay, that's how you can do it.
Pretty much, yeah.
But why shouldn't we try to give GitHub a shot at reviewing that?
You assign the PR to Copilot.
As
you did
a
already.
reviewer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Did it say how much I have left? Oh no. Okay. Okay, and now it's running again, right? Somewhere.
Yeah, it takes a while to trigger, but it will eventually.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So what's this? What's that all about? The 3 premium requests. So that pull request cost me 3 premium requests.
Well, when you assign an issue to Copilot, that will trigger a premium request. But if you select a model with a 3x multiplier, that costs you 3 premium requests.
But that's different from tokens, right? So
it is. It doesn't. So the way that GitHub prices is based on requests, not on tokens. So a premium request may have 5,000 tokens, 10,000 tokens. It doesn't really matter. It's how many requests you've done that matters. So your quota on your subscription is based on number of premium requests that you can do.
Also, it doesn't matter how long that takes, because in the chat, it usually takes a few minutes to run until it's done.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about how Copilot prices itself. It's really about how many tasks you have given the agent to do, right? Yeah. Instead of how small or big that task is.
So the idea would be that you give it really big tasks, so it runs the longest possible time.
Here's a task: make me a billionaire. Sure.
Don't stop until I am a millionaire.
Don't stop until I'm rich.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
It could work. Give it a try. It could work.
Yeah, but I'll do that off stream then.
Once you do it, share the prompt with me.
Okay. Yeah, we have this one. Yeah, we triggered that agent actually from the CLI. That's the one that's running.
Yeah. Although that session, that capability of doing the same thing with 2 models and then comparing, I'm not sure this cloud agent has that capability yet. I think that was a capability in the CLI, not in the cloud agent.
Okay.
Right. So I think in this case, it will just use whatever model was selected to go and implement. I think.
So what we can do is get that prompt again and execute that locally as well, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I again, we are getting to uncharted waters. I don't know how this is being done.
We'll see. But we shouldn't. No, well, okay. This is running the tests now.
Is it?
No, it planned the tests, and now we could implement them. But let's try this. So this is just a normal task, right? Comparing these two. Let's do it. And then this shouldn't interfere with us writing the tests, right? Tasks. Okay, no. There are no tasks running. What it said, estimated effort 25 hours. For who?
I think, yeah, I think the challenge here is, yeah, it's a comprehensive implementation, right? And your application is like, do you have a database?
Yeah, H2 database with Juke, like I said.
Yeah, so I feel like it's, I mean, it's not a simple system, right? I don't, and plus you added Mockito as a requirement.
So that's probably 20 hours of that.
Yeah, just 20
Mockito.
hours just for Mockito. Yeah, I think, you know, just like with humans, it's always useful to break down tasks into little things, right? So
Yep,
I think, do you have the GitHub CLI installed? Not the Copilot CLI, the GitHub CLI.
No, I don't think so. I have this GitHub.
You have the desktop.
Client.
Okay, so go install the GitHub CLI. It's called GH. I think you can do winget install GitHub.
Git, just like that? No.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see.
So the GitHub CLI allows you to create issues, pull requests, manage your repo from the CLI.
Repo download.
No, it's not this. It's not this. No, do not install that. There will be a lot. I think it's easier to.
Well, it's all right, right? Copilot CLI. Well,
GitHub.cli.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. No. All right. There we go. Okay, it's installed.
Cool. Check for the authentication. Type GH login.
Logging?
Yeah. Well, GH space login.
Okay.
Or not login. Oh, auth. Login. Auth login.
All right. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes, GitHub, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Sure. Log in with a browser.
Copy your one-time code. There's a code there in the terminal. And then go to /login/device in your browser.
Yeah. Oh no. I have to use my phone as well to log in into GitHub. Okay. Now it should work. Congratulations, you're all set. And press enter. Oh, okay. Yeah. Did that. Okay. So far, so good. I think a colleague of mine just joined. Well, he joined half an hour ago. That's great.
So now you can go back to the Copilot CLI, Copilot UI, and and ask for the agent switch away from plan mode. Okay. No. You see, the plan is saved to your session folder. You can review it with Ctrl-Y or ask me to start implementing them ready. Now, no, it's not going to show in your repo folder. Now you can chat. In the chat here, you can ask something like, I think this should work, is create break down this plan and create issues on this GitHub repo.
Oh, okay. Issues in GitHub.
Yeah, don't press enter. Do not press enter. use sub issues if it makes sense.
Okay.
Now do it. Oh, hold on. No, wait. What happened?
No,
you canceled.
I canceled.
Okay.
What's the matter?
You have to resume. You have to resume the session.
Oh no.
Yeah, /resume.
Okay,
no,
okay.
you can do /resume when you're inside the UI.
Let's do that. Resume. And what was that?
Oh, actually, exit. It's easier to reference the actual hash.
I'm sorry, what? Exit this one?
Just exit. Yeah, exit. Yeah, exit. Just exit. Screw up. Screw up in the terminal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there is a slash. Keep going. There you go. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good little helper.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that I had to do that until I read this line here.
And you are on Windows, right?
Yes, I am.
Well, press the Windows key plus V.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
You have the prompt.
But that's also like can leak a lot of private information.
I knew you wouldn't have anything because I know it's only the 3 last ones. Don't worry. I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
It's all good. All right. You want to change something here.
Right? Use sub issues if it makes sense, period. Use the GH CLI.
All right. Now we're good.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Oh no, I forgot to activate YOLO mode.
It's okay. It should be fine for now. Yeah, approve GitHub repo, and then
creating GitHub issues. So yeah, well, I mean, these are just console commands, so it can use any tool like.
Yes, correct. Right? Yes.
But
it's not finding the GH in your current terminal session because it just installed.
Exactly. So we copy that one.
Yes. Open a new terminal.
Yeah.
And then you just arrow up. It will get to the previous prompt.
Amazing.
There you go. Weird, but okay.
Yeah, and Claude Code said at some point set environment variable, and then it did something.
Just hit enter for now. Let's see if it can run the GH version command.
Yeah, it's probably just checking if it's installed, right? Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Name with. Okay. Yeah. But that's a really interesting idea. To break this down, create issues for it.
Or you can review the parent issue.
Test infrastructure setup. All right. Add tests. Dependencies. Yeah. So Quarkus for H2. Coco. Yeah, that's the code coverage, right? Otherwise, it doesn't know that it's tested 80%. That's its goal
exactly.
now. Oh man, I wanted to change that package name for so long. Each time I forget it. Resource directory. Yeah, great. Okay, let's go. Do you want to run this command? Sure. So at some point it should show up here, and then I can just say, well, Copilot, let's do this.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, again, that's then issue number 1. Okay, so what does that one do now? The CSS. Didn't we create an agent for that? Yeah, the CSS. Main front-end themes. Ah, that's this one. Exactly. Okay, now I remember. So we tried this agent to use 2 different models. That was that one, and I don't know what it did now.
Yeah, I don't think it used 2 different models as sub-agents.
So it says it's Sonnet, but we don't know yet.
It just used Sonnet.
So it created all these CSS things. Oh, that's so cool. It takes screenshots.
Oh, really? It did?
Yeah, it says take screenshot of Playwright web browser, but saved it as temp Playwright logs. Can we see that? It doesn't look that way.
Yeah. What if you open?
Nice.
Oh, cool. That is cool. What if you open? Which folder is saved the screenshot? Was it slash temp?
Here we go. This one.
Slash temp. Okay. Yeah. Weird. We can't see it.
But still, it did something.
Yeah.
Okay, but it doesn't look that way, that it's even trying to compare 2 things. Maybe it wrote something in the beginning. It just ignores the fact that we wanted to do that with 2 different models.
Yeah, I mean, we can leave this exercise for another opportunity, maybe.
Well, this one, we told it the same thing here, and it did something.
Well, it's asking you to create a new directory. That's why it's stalled. Well, let's just see what comes out of this one. We are done with this one. And here as well. Right. Yeah. And here we can't say yes and yes to all future questions. Well, you can type yes here and then enable YOLO mode. Type yes, and then do a slash YOLO.
What? Ah,
No. Go.
Oh, select yes, you mean?
Select yes, yes.
All right.
And then slash YOLO.
Why it's working? Oh.
Now, it may still ask you for confirmation before creating an issue on GitHub, but go check it. I think it already created one issue at least. It should be on your GitHub repo.
Oh yeah, right. Now it's done with the first issue at least. Phase 1. Okay, so no sub issues, but issues nonetheless. With tasks. Estimated effort again, 2 to 3 hours.
Crazy.
But that, I mean, it wouldn't take really that long for the AI to do that, right? It probably estimates the time.
A human? Maybe.
Yeah.
That's a good thought.
But 2 to 3 hours again is pretty fast for a human, right? Okay, but these are a lot of cool things. I really like that. Oh, okay. Now we are at phase 6 already, or 7. So it's getting.
Yeah, I really like the idea. I did this experiment a while ago, but yeah, the idea of, okay, give me a plan, and now create issues in the project so I can better track the plan, right? And I can even give assign to different developers in the team to implement those things. Some of these things can be done in parallel. Some things can be done only serial. But I think it allows us to break down the plan into trackable things in the management of the project, right?
Yeah, exactly. And again, for the pull requests, even only for those, this is a huge relief, because you don't want to review one pull request with all these phases in it, right?
Yeah.
That's something where you write LGTM and then it's good. All right. Yeah, I like the YOLO mode, especially with a task like this where not a lot can go wrong.
A lot of things can go wrong all the time.
Yeah, well, it's just it's reading the environmental variables. That's fine. Maybe to wrap this up, we could try to start the application once more, and maybe this time
with the CSS. Don't forget.
With the CSS, so we have to do the pull request. Review the pull request. No. The CSS. This is the comparison. I
think it's worth to let go this and just check the CSS if it worked, or approve this one, because I think the experiments that I saw trying to run sub agents with different models was kind of novel and not exactly well documented. So maybe
that's something that ChatGPT does sometimes, right? If you ask a question, sometimes it creates 2 answers and then just asks you to compare them, or 2 images, stuff like that. I don't think it's using different models, but maybe some kind of different prompt.
True.
But yeah, that's really interesting. Let's wait a couple of seconds. Maybe it's done soon with this. Just to clarify again, so this is now done in YOLO mode. Is this one premium request now, or is every time that I say, or every time I would have to say yes, I allow that command, is that another request?
My understanding is that I cannot tell you for sure.
Yeah.
My understanding is that a user input request does not start a new premium request.
Okay. So just like really, if you type something in
the chat, and then you give
in the chat.
a new task, right?
Right. Okay, now let's create an additional CSS file for model comparison UI. Haha, I like this. This could be cool. So these are, no, this is just one file. Now it's creating enhanced CSS themes. I mean, with this task, it could even create two different styles CSS and then switch the usage.
Yeah, the other way that this could be done is by having two PRs, right? One PR implemented with one model, the other one, and then you check out and compare. That's
okay.
another way.
So we created a comparison CSS.
You should install the Playwright MCP server, because that thing for screenshots, it can happen in your local computer.
Oh yeah, okay. That would be an interesting idea. So that it's okay. So that it's while it's coding something, and then afterwards it's creating a screenshot of the running application and asks me if I like it or something like that.
So with Playwright, the agent can put your application up and running and then trigger a browser and manipulate the browser to navigate your application locally, interact with it, and take screenshots, and then save those screenshots locally so you can see them, and then you can compare it, right?
Yeah. So honestly, I'm not sure if it understood what we wanted to have.
Well, there are different classes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is indeed a little bit confusing how it decided to implement the comparison idea.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need to have another shot. Another time.
Exactly. All right. It's still writing.
Johannes, I do have to drop. This has been an amazing session, but I appreciate it. If you want to continue, please do. I'll take the recording later and then see if I can help any other way later.
Great. Thank you so much for joining. It was a huge help, and it was really, really fun with you.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So I still want to kind of finish this session by, what are we doing? So the CSS, it's still doing something. That's what, it's running the Maven Quarkus dev anyway. So that's perfect. That's what we wanted to do anyways. But as long as I have the time, if you are interested in talking to Bruno or me in person, we will be at JCon in April, 20th of April. And if you do want to join, I'll throw in a voucher code where you get like, I don't know, 15% off or something like that. So you will have a bit cheaper tickets for JCon 2026. That should be the one. Yeah, and like I said, Bruno will be there. I think he has 2 sessions. I'll have a session, not about AI, unfortunately, but still, it will be much fun. It's always fun at JCon, really. That's one of the conferences I really, really enjoy. just because of the atmosphere and the people there. It's a really, really cool event. Okay, so now the AI does do a visual comparison, but I would like to run the app right now. Maybe the OpenAI even works. Maybe it didn't work at the beginning because I have some connection issues. I don't know. All right. Is it running? No, still generating code. Here we have the enhancement. Main title, stuff like that. Where's the comparison? How to use? Yes. To compare AI model outputs. Okay, we have to apply CSS classes. Well, we'll have to check that another time. For now, whoop! Oh, that's at least different. I'm not a fan of that one. Still, it's cool. All right, now this me. Well, okay, there's some problems here, but that's fine. It doesn't look good. I have to be honest. I think it's crashing again. I'm really sorry about that. That's a bummer. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot. Streaming, yeah, it created the agent, but nothing comes back. Last time it worked so well. I should have probably tested that out beforehand. Anyways, we have some CSS. We compared CSS of two models. We commit that, right? There's nothing else going on here. Yeah, so good. Then we push that on. That's looking cool. That's looking good. And this is receiving a timeout. That's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, incorrect RP key. Well, sorry about that. But we have a pull request now to add some Olama. So we can use that next time. And it even, I already saw that, it even added GPU support, which I very much like and appreciate. And then it already pulls down Llama 3.2, which is great as well. And then, yeah, we can use that and just have to set up some environment variables in our application, and then this is done. Okay, so that was the session. I had a lot of topics I wanted to cover. I didn't cover a lot of those, like GDPR and compliance. But I want to go into these topics next time, hopefully. About how to validate, we did get a bit into that. What can we do while we wait for the AI? I think we covered that pretty good, just because you can actually do whatever you want. Because you can either run the AI in the cloud and then you can enjoy your free time, or you can run it here on your local machine and work while you wait. Yeah, and the validation would be interesting, but it's not an easy topic. All right. So I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Oh yeah, I can put Bruno's session and my sessions in the chat if you're interested for JCon. Hope that works. And if not, I'll put it in the description. Cool. So thank you very much for joining, for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you again, Bruno, for joining if you're watching this later on. But everybody have a great day, have a great evening or night. See you next time, hopefully. Goodbye.